guys, NATGEE here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a bit of a different video. I created a budget and habit tracker, and today I just wanted to create the how-to video so that if you decide to purchase it, you have the proper instructions. So you want to open your template first and make a copy, name it however you like, and you fill in everything that's blank. Anything in this tab that has a 0 is a formula, so you don't want to pay any mind to those, but fill in any of the blank cells with accurate information according to your budget and your finances, and watch everything populate and change. Now this is supposed to be more of a tracker just to keep you in check. I'm sorry, it might not get you out of debt, but the goal is that you're at least going to be mindful of your finances in 2023. So just by inputting some of my income information, you can see that some of the charts have already populated, but there are quite a bit of blanks still to fill in. Again, these are things that are just projections. Like $150 for groceries for the month seems a bit, crazy. But I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like as things change and as the sheet is used. So you just want to put in your budgeted amounts. Formulas can go in there if you want, or if you know how to use them. I use that for the SZA tickets because I know I have 2 payments this month, and it was just easier to put in equals 2 times 175 for the entertainment category as my budget. Because I don't want to be entertained this month. That is enough. I actually have 2 car payments, so I put that twice, and then I double click and I change the date. If you ever want to populate a cell with the date, you want to use Command or Control and then the semicolon button. That's just a little Excel tip. So in your bills tracker tab, you want to put the amount that you're paying for your bill, the amount that is paid, not the amount that they bill you for, the amount that you actually pay. The reason why is this is what goes through to your main tab as your actual payment. So you want to make sure that this amount is what you're paying. Your budget amount can be the projection, your budget amount can be whatever that means to you, but in these cells, in this tab, you want to put the amount that you're paying. The reason is it's supposed to be kind of like a comparison to let you be aware of how much you're actually spending on bills, and as you can see in the main tab, it has populated the paid cells. So you don't want it to be what you're projected to pay, you want it to be what you actually paid. Now I just wanted to quickly show you on the template, some things have populated, but if you change it to a different month, those same things disappear because that formula is driven by the month. So don't panic about that. You're all good. It's just the template, and that's why we make copies. There are some payments of mine that I know happen the same every month, like my rent. So I just went ahead and filled that out. And as you can see, it's a straight line across 2023. Head back over to your main tab and edit any of the descriptions in the bill summary or expenses summary, and you'll find that they populate over in their respective tabs drop downs. So if you're looking at this like Natalie, I don't pay Enbridge girl, don't worry, just edit it in the main template tab under bill summary or under expenses summary, what I'm doing right now. And if you go to that tab and go to the drop down, you'll see it's there. There is obviously an edit button. If you feel comfortable using it that way and editing the data validation that way, you can. However, I know not everyone is very comfortable with Excel and Google Sheets, so I wanted to make it kind of simple for you. So again, in your template, you can update any of those descriptions in either expenses or bills, and it will populate into the respective tabs drop down. I tried to include a lot of space for notes just because I know payments fluctuate for various reasons, so this is just more so for your own type of bookkeeping. Again, you can edit the category drop downs. Right now I'm just filling out my expenses just so we can see it populate the different categories. So this will be a very sped up clip just so that you can see, how you can use it, how I use it basically. And I'm just kind of going through and editing different things. There's nothing really like important and specific. If you feel like you're missing anything, you're not. I'm literally just filling out my expenses. I had 1 credit, so I went to my main tab and I added that in. But again, I like to use this more so as like literally, what does my bank account say? Where is it from? What category does it fall under? And you might feel like this is a bit redundant because I kind of did too, and that's why I got into budgeting so late. But the reality is this helps me get a really clear picture of how much I've already spent and how much is available to spend. I'm one of those people where I look into my bank account and I'm like, oh great, $500. However, if you've written out your expenses and your projected bills and your projected saving and your projected debt payments, and you still see that $500, when you're looking at the budget, you can then get a quick glance of, well, no, I actually only have maybe $25 to spend. So it kind of is helpful to see how much is left to spend, what's being filled in. Oh, I'm just filling in the due information just because it could be the same and it could be different. But anyways, this is why I like this budget, and I like the way that I created it, because just is how to help you see how much money do you actually have based on the information that you're putting in one place. Now, when your month's over, you probably want to archive this information so you can duplicate your tabs. Well, this is how I do it. You don't have to do it like this, but it's how I do it. I duplicate my tab, and then I clear out my expenses template, because this is what's driving any of my budgets that have live formulas. I recommend first archiving your monthly tab. So you just want to select all. You can do that by Control A. I press Control A twice. When you see all the columns and rows highlighted, that's how you know you got it. Then you copy, and then you paste as values. Now there are no more live formulas. These are just values, so you don't have to worry about it changing at all, and you can just hide that tab when you're done with it. Same thing goes with for the expenses tracker. You want to clear it out, make a copy of it first, actually clear it out, and then you can archive your January expenses just so that you can see, okay, well, cool, I now have a clean month to start with. I know that these things are coming from my bills tracker because I put them in automatically. I now can save this if I need to refer to it at a later date. I know exactly how much I spent in January and on what. I don't have to worry about figuring that out the hard way and guessing. And again, Google's great because you can actually hide these tabs or archive them, as I like to say, just so that they're not in your way. All right, so we've gone through the budget aspect of this sheet, how it works. Now we're going to get into the trackers. So I wanted to create an end of month bank account balance and savings balance tracker, just for obvious reasons. It's good information to know. So as you fill them in, the graph will populate. I also created a cleaning schedule or a cleaning chore tracker. It's very easy and dynamic to like insert rows, add something new, remove that, whatever. And I also created resolutions bingo. I saw this on TikTok like last night, and I was like, this is perfect. You can add notes, you can cross off your things as you complete them, and obviously you can update the resolutions if they don't apply to you. But I thought that this would be cool to keep you on top of your goals. And lastly, I also created a daily habit tracker. So right now I'm one of those people that's really trying to get on the ball with my routine, waking up by 5 o'clock, making sure that I see how shower and brush your teeth is there. I brush my teeth every morning, but the problem is I don't brush my teeth every night. So I wanted to make sure I put it both times so people wouldn't think I was dirty, but whatever. So this is the habit tracker, and again, you can update it. You can update the date in the left corner you see there by just double clicking on it. And I plan on basically archiving and keeping this as of like every week that I complete it, and you just check things off as you do them. And it's more so just like for you to be able to keep track of the goals that you've set for yourself. Like for me, I really want to drink more water this year. I really want to stay on my budget, so it's one of the things that I do on Sundays. As you can see, some of the things aren't necessarily consistent every day, and there's even gaps in case I start thinking of other things that I want to add in, because my Sundays aren't going to be the same as like my weekdays when I'm at work. And same thing with the one day a week that I cook, or the one day a week that I do laundry. So it's really something that's to help you stay on top of your goals and your resolutions in the other tabs. So that's it for my budget. You can purchase it on Etsy. I hope this video was helpful to anyone who's using it. And if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything I spoke about. And as always, subscribe to me. You pay my bills, right? Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!